the stream, and we'll get that figured out. Alrighty. So welcome to the Now Streaming Podcast Episode 2. I'm your host, Alex. Today I'll be joined by another streamer. Let's see here. Alrighty. I should be ready to bring him in. Thank you all very much for joining us. This is just the second episode, so I appreciate the feedback I'm getting so far. All feedback is good feedback right now. Alrighty, let me bring my guest in so he can introduce himself.
Hi, everybody.
Alrighty, if you'd like to go ahead and introduce yourself and tell the people who you are. What is your name and who do you go by on Twitch?
Well, hi, I'm Max Baker. I go by MaxBakerTV on Twitch, which acronyms nicely into MBTV. And that's actually the same across all social media, literally all social media, MaxBakerTV.
Fantastic, fantastic. And how are you doing today?
I am doing rather well. It's Friday. It's Pizza Friday, so I hope we've all got a slice of pizza to go along with the...
Damn. You know what? I think the delivery's on its way, but yeah. we can get that, any minute now.
Pizza's for everybody.
Pizza's for everybody. Now, quick side question. Are you a no pineapple at all on pizza guy, or are you okay with pineapple as a topping on pizza?
You know, I actually used to not like pineapple, and then I tried it just somewhere randomly, and I was like, it's not too bad, but I haven't tried it on pizza yet.
Hey, there's a time and place, man. I'm telling you, it's delicious. It's delicious. Alrighty. So let's get into my questions here. Not too many questions. I'm not sure if you watched the past broadcasts, but it's gonna fly by. It's gonna be not too bad.
Yeah.
Did you watch any Twitch before you started streaming?
Yes. I was very into a lot of YouTube and Twitch before I started.
Are there any streamers that jump out of your head that were a bigger influence on you, or YouTubers that were a big influence on you that made you want to get started in this?
Well, I primarily, and I say that loosely, base my stream and YouTube channel around StarCraft. So if anybody in the chat knows about StarCraft, you've probably heard the name Loco TV. Loco is excellent. I feel like I take a lot of inspiration from him. He's like always very positive and like presentable. Another good one to mention, going back to StarCraft, is Daniel Fenner. He plays a lot of Overwatch now, but I also enjoy him for like his positive stream atmosphere.
Sure. What would you say got you into streaming?
I just wanted to do it, it looked cool. Thought I could take a shot.
Of course. Are there any other hobbies outside of gaming that you do, or?
Well, a lot of my time is taken up by my job, and this is going to sound like the nerdiest thing ever, but the first thing that comes to mind is I'm going to say I like to learn things.
Oh no.
And like create things, you know what I mean? Just learning about something new and then having that in your brain and being able to apply it is a nice feeling.
Sure, absolutely. So what would you say are some of your most enjoyed or most played games of all time?
Well, I mentioned StarCraft 2 already. That's a big one. I've been playing that since Wings of Liberty came out in 2011 or whatever it was. I play a lot of other Blizzard games as well. Pretty casual WoW noob. I like Diablo. I like Hearthstone. I actually have like a character that I play when I play Hearthstone. His name is Bobby Topdeck, and he's supposed to be the number one card boy. It's a blast, dude.
Sure. So, how long have you been streaming on Twitch?
That's a tricky question. On this account, I've been streaming since the beginning of 2018.
Okay.
But I had another account that I streamed for probably like 3 years on before. It never really went anywhere, and I wasn't like consistent with it. So with the start of 2018, I decided I was going to like fully commit and try to make something out of this.
New name and new stream. You wanted to just kind of, absolutely. Yeah, having that kind of refresh can really help just boost the confidence you need to stay consistent. That's a huge mindset you can get yourself in.
Yeah, and I feel like it has.
Yeah, absolutely. Have you ran into any kind of roadblocks over the course of your streaming time, or?
Yes. Because like I mentioned, I started over completely and didn't blast out the new stream to anybody because I had like around 100 followers on my old account. But I didn't like advertise it to anybody that I was going to start over. So literally just starting from zero with nothing. I feel like I'm doing okay. I've got a decent amount of regulars that come in because that was the problem is I'd have like 100 followers on the other account, but nobody would ever watch the stream. Now I've got however many I got, and I got like I could probably name you like 10 regular people that come in.
And they're good followers that they continue to come in and watch the stream when you do live stream.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, those are the good kind of viewers. I like those. So have you passed on any opportunities to stream?
Have I passed on any opportunities to stream? Like, have I skipped streaming?
Or I turned down a job.
Or no, I'm sorry. I misunderstood the question. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. No, I feel like having a dedicated schedule, like with my very limited free time that I have, I still work it in, helps me not miss out on anything else.
And how would you describe your stream setup? What's the hardware that you're working with?
Well, I've got a pretty decent PC as it is. Just, not like super high end, but it's good enough. Some of the things that I do use, I've just, like I said, I've been streaming for a long time. So I've acquired everything over the years. So anybody in the chat that's like, oh, this dude's got a fancy XLR microphone. Don't just go out and buy one, dude. I've been out here for like 6 years trying to grind on this. But yeah, this is nice. I've got, if I could shout out something specific, the Elgato green screen behind me and the Elgato Stream Deck on my desk, which has a bunch of buttons that I can program to do stuff in OBS with. It's very useful.
And you use just OBS, or do you use Streamlabs OBS?
I use Streamlabs OBS.
Yeah, that seems to be a really popular software to use for streaming, right?
Yeah, I love it, honestly.
So it's kind of a weirder question. What do you think that Twitch does well for new streamers?
I feel like Twitch doesn't do anything for new streamers. There's a difference between being a new streamer and being a small streamer. Because small, depending on who you talk to, could be like, 1,500 followers and like 100 concurrent viewers at a time. You know what I mean? And it's to be like, oh, I'm so small. And, in reality, I guess you kind of are. But for new streamers, like people under 100 followers get like 1 to 2 viewers on average. Twitch doesn't do anything for them.
And I mean, let's see here. Sorry. So how do you plan on improving your stream, or how do you feel you have improved? Like, I know you mentioned switching to a whole new name, trying to rebrand yourself, and that certainly can be a way of improving. But is there anything that you can think of that a way that you've improved maybe over the entire course of your streaming career?
Yeah, definitely. Keeping a schedule has been pretty good. And I feel like sometimes I plan like events. And I used to not do that on the old channel. But that helps like get the word out, and it gives people something to like expect along with the schedule. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
I used to not do that stuff. So like keeping a schedule and like keeping people informed of things that are coming up, it really helps.
Well, speaking of that, when can people see your stream next? Do you have a schedule posted on your Twitch account, or?
Yes, I do. If you click on my channel, scroll down to the info, I have a nice little panel with my schedule on it. I stream every day except for Thursdays and Sundays from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Beautiful. What a great schedule you got there. Wow, that is fantastic, man. Oh, that's heavy.
My friend who calls himself my PR manager has greatly coached me on giving that spiel.
Yeah, you have to give me some pointers. Is there any advice that you can give to someone who is interested in starting to stream?
Okay, one that I see a lot of places, like personally, not saying all the time. I feel like the Twitch subreddit is kind of a cesspool. But a lot of people hang out there. Not all the time, okay? But I see a lot of people that have that question where they're like, oh, I want to start streaming, but like, how do I? And a lot of sometimes a lot I see, that doesn't make sense. Sometimes a lot. I see people respond with, oh, don't do it for the internet fame. Don't do it for the money. That's actually fine, I think. In my opinion, it is okay to do it if you want to become internet famous and if you want to make streaming your career, as long as you're still having fun with it, okay?
Exactly.
I feel like that's what's kept me going for as long as I have, is that I just have fun with it. Like, I go back and I watch clips that have happened, and I still laugh at them. It's great.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, thank you very much for coming on and being my second guinea pig test for this podcast. I would love to have you back in a couple weeks, maybe a couple months, and see it, see the growth, or see how you might be doing things differently or changed. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come on here.
Yeah, of course, man. Definitely. Thank you for having me on. Like I said before we started, this is like such a cool idea. A lot of people would like to get in on something like this, and it's cool that you're actually doing it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just here for you, basically. I'm here for you guys. I'm trying to, like, it seems ridiculous to me that Twitch does nothing for newer streamers. Like, I understand it's not really up to them to make those improvements. That's something that really new streamers have to take on themselves. But damn, can it be hard, man? It can be very hard, and having something like this, I feel, can be really encouraging for a new streamer.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, well, thank you guys. Thank you very much, and thank you for everybody in chat who is joining in. Make sure to follow MaxBakerTV on Twitch. All of his information and links to his Twitch will be in the VOD description and on the YouTube description. So please, yeah, I even a little name tag there for you. Please go give him a follow, show some love. Yeah, thanks again for coming on, Max, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, man.
Of course, you too, and thanks for having me on.
Of course, thank you.
Take it easy, man.